This is not a coincidence. This is not just another message in your life. This is the moment where heaven has opened a window directly to your heart and sent a voice that cannot be ignored. You may not understand why your heart has been beating faster, why you've been so restless lately, why it feels like someone is watching you and waiting for you to do something. But I, the Lord your God, am telling you now this is the reason this message, this moment. You have 45 minutes left, not because time is ending, but because a decision is forming, a crossroads is being shaped, and your next step will either welcome the miracle I have prepared for you or delay it for years. Archangel Michael is standing next to you, begging you to listen. Please do not skip this. A big miracle is on its way. It's not just a dream anymore. I have written this blessing with my own hands. I have whispered it into the winds and sent signs to your spirit that something beautiful is approaching you. Felt it, that random sense of joy, that moment when your name came up in someone's mouth who has the power to change your life. That call you almost answered that text you left unread. Do not make the mistake of ignoring these divine alignments. You are not just another person. You are chosen by me. There is something different about you, and that difference has attracted both heaven's favor and hell's jealousy. That's why things have been so confusing lately. Because the enemy sees what you're about to walk into. You've been praying for a sign. You've asked me if I still hear you. I heard you the first time I heard you when you were crying behind that locked door. I heard you when you whispered, "God, if you're real, please help me." I didn't just hear, I moved. I rearranged situations. I took people away. I caused delays not to punish you, but to protect you, and now I'm sending this word through my angel Michael to tell you the miracle is already released, but you are about to make a dangerous mistake. Please don't. You are thinking of giving up on someone or maybe on yourself. Maybe you're planning to return to something toxic because you're tired of waiting. Maybe you're trying to ignore that still small voice inside that's telling you to wait just a little longer. You're tired, I know, but you're also too close, closer than you've ever been. If you walk away now, if you choose your impatience over faith, you will break what's already halfway through the door. I'm not angry with you, I am pleading with you. The devil wants you to think silence means abandonment, but my silence has been construction. I have been building something so detailed, so personal, and so divine that the only reason I delayed its appearance was because the enemy would have attacked it too soon. Now it's ready, but you are hesitating. Archangel Michael says, your name has been spoken in heavenly places. A gate is about to open, but you are entertaining doubt disguised as logic. You are listening to people who smile in your face but secretly hope you fail. Their advice is poison in gold cups. I did not send them. I am not in their words. Listen closely. If you follow them instead of me, you will delay your breakthrough. Their opinion is not prophecy. My voice is the only one that leads to life. You have 45 minutes to step into full alignment. That means silence. The noise, turn off the distractions, pray, listen, and most importantly, obey. This message is your activation. You were never meant to live a small life. I have always intended for you to rise, to lead, to shine. That's why your pain has been so sharp, because the oil of greatness inside you has been pressing through every heartbreak. I permitted certain losses because I saw what you couldn't. They would have sabotaged the miracle. I'm protecting your future, even when you don't understand it. That rejection wasn't the end. It was the redirection. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. And today, that positioning comes with a warning. Please don't do it. Don't message them back. Don't walk through that door. Don't say yes just because you're lonely. Don't sell your soul for temporary comfort. I'm right here. I have never left you. You are one yes away from seeing the fulfillment of what I've been preparing for years. Archangel Michael says, the miracle is bigger than you've imagined. Someone with influence is about to mention your name. A door you thought was permanently shut is about to creak open again. But it all depends on one thing, your obedience. There's a battle going on in the spirit right now for your attention. The enemy wants you to scroll away from this, to say it's just words, but it's not. I timed this to reach you at the exact moment. Your heart is vulnerable because you need to know. I see you. I know your tears. I know the questions you won't dare ask anyone else. I know the secrets you carry that make you think you're disqualified, but I still chose you. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be willing. Stop doubting your worth. Stop thinking that just because you've failed before, you'll fail. Again, this is not that this is new, this is holy. This is written in heaven with your name attached to it. I am releasing help. I am sending someone into your life who will love you purely. I am opening a financial door that seemed impossible, but you must cancel the mistake before it's made. That conversation, that phone call, that click, that moment of compromise, cancel it. It's a trap, Archangel. Michael is standing guard. The reason you've been feeling spiritual tension is because the warfare has intensified. The miracle is closer than ever. But so is the attack. That's why I'm speaking now. You don't need to fight alone. Ask for help. Call on my name. Angels are already surrounding your home, your mind, your decisions. There is grace for you to choose wisely today. But grace must be received. You're not reading this by chance. I handpicked this moment. You could have missed it, you could have skipped it. But I wouldn't let you because I love you. Yes, you, even with the flaws, even with the mistakes, even with the parts of you you've hidden from the world. I see it all, and I still say you are mine. You are not forgotten, you are not replaceable, and you are certainly not too late in 45 minutes. Something will shift. You'll feel it, an alert in your spirit, a knock, a whisper, a message, a realization. And when it comes, remember this message. I am giving you insight before it happens. So you know it's me. So you don't give credit to coincidence. Miracles aren't magic. They're moments wrapped in obedience, and you're standing at the edge of one. But if you disobey, if you go back to what I've rescued you from, you will have to repeat a cycle I was trying to end forever. Please, my child, trust me one more time. I know your heart is tired. I know it hurts. I know you've trusted people who've lied. I know you've loved people who never chose you back. But that's not the end of your story. I have written new pages for you, beautiful ones, full of laughter, restoration, and love you never thought was possible. I'm not just fixing your life, I'm resurrecting it. But you must walk away from the counterfeit. To receive the promise, the clock is ticking. Every second matters. Now you've prayed for acceleration. Now it's here, but you must meet it with maturity. No more running. No more going silent when I speak. No more hiding from your purpose. This is your season of visibility, of breakthrough, of divine turnaround, but it comes with responsibility. It comes with the courage to say no to what your flesh wants, and yes to what your spirit knows. Archangel Michael says, "The miracle is already walking toward you. The blessing is asking for your address, but you must be in position to receive it." That means letting go of bitterness, forgiving who hurt you, releasing that secret shame, and above all, believing. Again, believe that I am still the God who parts seas, who breaks chains, who moves mountains. I haven't changed. I still work wonders. And today, you are the one I'm choosing to visit in 45 minutes. Heaven will witness your response. Will you obey me? Will you silence the noise and listen? Will you trust me? Even when it's hard, I am with you. You are not alone, and you have not been forgotten. Your miracle is ready. This is your moment. Heaven is watching. Time is not standing still anymore. You have exactly 45 minutes left before something that was destined to shift in your favor either takes flight or collapses completely. Do not make the mistake of ignoring this message, because I, the Lord your God, have seen what is coming, and I have sent Archangel Michael to speak urgently to you. He has been circling your name in light, waiting, pleading, knocking, alerting, but you keep hesitating. You keep trusting the wrong whispers and ignoring the signs I sent you in the night. But now the clock is moving fast, and I have no choice but to speak clearly. This message is for you, not for someone else, not for tomorrow, not for later. It is for you right now. You are standing on the edge of a divine miracle that I, the Lord, placed on your path long ago. It is closer than your breath, nearer than the thoughts you just had before opening this message. You can feel it. Something strange has been happening lately. Unexplainable delays, faces suddenly shifting, strange dreams, heavy air in certain rooms, flickering lights, people acting unusual around you. These are not coincidences. These are the signals of supernatural movement. But the danger is, your heart has begun to trust the wrong spirit. You are making a mistake, one that will cancel what heaven has prepared unless you turn away from it. Now you think this is just another message, but this is not like the others. This is the final call before the shift. There is a conversation happening right now behind a closed door. A decision about you, your life, your destiny. I have heard their words. I have seen the paper. I know who signed it. But there is still time for reversal. There is still time for me to intercept it, but only if you obey this moment with your full attention. Not half listening, not scrolling while reading, not distracted. I need your eyes. I need your heart. I need your yes. Archangel Michael is here. He is not whispering anymore. He is roaring over your home, over your thoughts, over the relationship you keep running back to. Even though I told you to leave, he is roaring over that call you're planning to answer, when I've already told you the voice on the other end is part of the trap. He is roaring over the contract you are about to sign, the place you are planning to go, the person you're trying to trust. When in reality, they are the very ones delaying your elevation. Michael is holding the sword that is meant to cut this tie, but he cannot swing it unless you agree. You must walk away before it's too late. This is not a small moment. This is the moment. The next 45 minutes will either confirm your freedom or chain you deeper. I do not speak this lightly. There is someone you have not been able to stop thinking about. There is a message someone has sent you. But you keep rereading it, not replying yet. There is a plan you're considering, but I have already sent warning after warning. Still you resist. Still you act like there is more time. But beloved, there is no more time. There is a car that was going to pull up tonight, a door you were going to open, a hand you were going to shake. But what you don't know is that on the other side of that encounter is a spiritual transaction you cannot afford. You are being watched not just by those in heaven, but by those on earth who want what you have. Some of them are wearing the face of friendship, of love, of kindness. But underneath, they are agents of sabotage. They smiled in your face while binding your name with jealousy and lies. They copied what I gave you and tried to steal your favor by pretending it was their idea. But I marked you, I chose you, I branded your spirit with fire, and no one can replicate it. That's why they fear you, that's why they gossip. That's why they act close but flinch when you speak. Your presence disturbs the plans of darkness, and now the battle is intensifying. That's why Michael is here. You have been in a cycle of almost loved, almost healed, almost there, almost picked, almost tired, almost seen. But I am breaking that spirit of delay off of you only if you obey me. Now the miracle is not far, it is not lost, but your next move will determine whether it enters or exits your life. I gave someone specific an instruction about you, but they delayed. They doubted, they let someone else talk them out of it. But I did not forget you. I saw their hesitation. I heard the voice of the one who tried to block your blessing. But I have removed them now. I need your cooperation. There is a great miracle I scheduled with your name on it. Something that will shock even your enemies. Something that will make those who mocked you come back to apologize and admit what they did. This miracle will not be small. It will be loud. It will be public. It will be undeniable. It will be the moment where they say, only God could have done that. But here is the truth. You don't want to hear. You are the only one who can delay it by disobeying, by going back to what I delivered you from, by pretending not to know what I already showed you. You cried to me for months. You begged for me to rescue you. You wept when they left. You couldn't sleep when it all fell apart. I saw it, I counted every tear, and I promised I would restore everything. But now that the miracle is approaching, you're starting to drift back into familiar patterns, into conversations. I told you to shut down into people whose names I already removed from your book of destiny. Don't do this. You are making a mistake that you don't even realize. It looks small. It feels comfortable, but it is laced with poison. And if you don't stop now, it will cost you what you've waited for. I have been watching, waiting, holding the breakthrough in my hand. The funds are approved. The door is built. The key is shaped. The person who is meant to love you is already on their way. But if you reach for what is not yours, you will delay. Who is you are not empty, you are not forgotten, you are not behind, you are on the edge of overflow. But I can only pour if the vessel is clean. And that is why I am speaking. You must choose wisely. They will come to distract you soon. They will send a message, start an argument, act like they love you just as you're about to let them go. That is not love. That is manipulation. That is fear of losing control over you. But I did not anoint you for slavery. I anointed you for leadership. I anointed you for breakthrough. I called you to the front, and now your crown is ready, but I cannot place it on a bowed head, stuck in confusion. Lift up your head, say yes to me, say no to them, and watch how fast I move. I will open the door the moment you close the wrong one. I will release the funds the moment you release the bitterness. I will send the right person the moment you stop replying to the wrong one. I will accelerate the timeline the moment you stop acting like you have nothing to offer you, are the key. I have put power in your yes. Say yes to what I told you and say no to the lie you've been entertaining. Time is ticking, not in fear, but in mercy. I am giving you 45 minutes. Not because I need the time, but because I love you and because I want you to feel the urgency. This is not punishment. This is protection. This is divine alignment. And what I'm about to do for you, no one will be able to block, but I must have your agreement. You must act. Now there is a package coming. There is a conversation being prepared. There is a name I am whispering to someone's heart right now. You do not know it yet, but soon your name will be mentioned in rooms you've never entered. But I need your obedience to meet the timing. If you move too fast, you'll miss the setup. If you stay too long, you'll miss the window. But if you trust me now, right now, then everything will shift. You will be relocated, elevated, celebrated, but first separated from what? From who you already know. I've told you 1,000 times, this is the final one you must choose, and you must choose. Well, open your eyes. Your miracle is here and your future is waiting, but so is the trap. Choose me, choose now. Choose life, because the next 45 minutes will mark the beginning of your greatest miracle or your greatest regret. The sword is ready. The angel is waiting. The door is open. Don't close it with your disobedience. Step forward. Trust me. This is your time. I am the Lord your God, the beginning and the end, the one who sees what you cannot, the one who holds your days in his hands. I have watched over you in every silent moment, every quiet decision, every unspoken battle. I know the things that kept you awake at night. I know the thoughts that crossed your mind when no one was around to comfort you, and now I speak urgently. Not because I am angry, but because the clock is moving and you are on the edge of something enormous. There are only 45 minutes left in the realm of the Spirit for a decision you are about to make. A door is open in the heavenly realm, but your next move will determine whether it remains open or closes. You are about to receive something you've prayed for, something you've longed for, something you've cried out for, but you are unknowingly making a mistake that could cost you more than you know. Listen to my voice, because this is not a general message. This is not for the public. This is not for many. This is for you. This is sacred. Archangel Michael has been dispatched with divine instructions. His sword is drawn not against your enemies right now, but against the spirit of confusion that is whispering into your decisions. The countdown has already begun. You are down to the final window, and I do not want you to miss this miracle. You've asked me many times, Lord, where is the breakthrough? Why has it taken so long? And now, as the answer is forming in the unseen, as the blessing is being delivered, you are on the verge of speaking the wrong words, trusting the wrong person, walking into the wrong room, or doubting at the wrong time. The mistake isn't obvious. It is subtle. It's in what you've been tolerating, what you've been believing, what you've been planning without involving me. I am not accusing you. I am saving you because you don't see the weight of what is hanging in balance. The miracle is massive. The angel has been sent. But if you move against the timing, if you make this one decision out of pain or fear or assumption, You will delay what was meant to happen in hours into something that may take years. Archangel Michael is saying, stop, listen, wait. The instruction of the Lord is coming. This is the moment to pause. This is the moment to come out of your own head. This is the moment to surrender your logic, your emotion, your urgency, and simply say, God, what are you saying? You are making a big mistake by leaning on your own understanding. You are trusting someone I didn't send you, are second-guessing something. I confirmed, you are trying to control what I already commanded. You're stepping out of alignment not because of rebellion, but because of desperation. But I did not call you to move. In fear, I called you to move in faith. And right now, faith means staying still for a moment longer. The miracle is bigger than what you imagined it involves. People you haven't met yet. It opens doors in cities you haven't traveled to. It brings favor in areas you were once rejected, and all of it is waiting. But the enemy knows that if he can rush you, if he can make you speak out of turn, act out of fear, or choose what's convenient, you will walk into a trap thinking it's a shortcut. Child, hear me, don't choose the easier path just because it looks peaceful. Don't answer that message just because it sounds urgent. Don't go back to something I delivered you from. Don't open your heart to someone I close the chapter on. Don't say yes to the thing that makes sense, but ignore the thing that carries my presence. Archangel Michael is standing near you. He has been trying to interrupt your distractions. He has been moving through your sleep, your discomfort, your interruptions. You've been feeling unsettled. That's not anxiety. It's divine tension, because heaven is trying to stop you before you take one more step in the wrong direction.